Coming to you live from Southern California. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. What do we have on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, calm, fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, O'Neal Cruz.
The pitcher, O'Neal Cruz.
The pitch. And that's outside. And we are underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
He was late there, strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one just misses. And the count is 2-2.
It's a good take.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The pitch. Outside low, ball 2. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. Righty to the plate. Good eye right there. And it's strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now batting key Brian Hayes. There's a strike. Ohtani, a 6'4" righty, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Reynolds over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a foul ball left side. Two on, 1 out.
Right through there for a strike. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ohtani with a move to first. And he's back safely. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Jack Sawinski, the next to hit. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough.
Hernandez snags it, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back here in L.A., and today's starter, Mitch Keller. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Here's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The wide to kick the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Turns and fires the Betts. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And that one in the air center field. Taylor moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Reynolds on the run. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
One down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty with two away. Now at the plate, James Outman. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one.
No strike.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's the inning. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one catches the zone, going 1. And that's too high. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Bounce to the right side and foul ball. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
That's inside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. That misses. Ball one. One down, base is empty. That clips a corner. The Dodgers up by a run here at the top of the second. The 1-2. Swings through it for the catch. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So digging in, Leover Peguero. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
And here it comes. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a pitch. Foul ball there. And a pitch. That one way inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the second. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Keller back to work. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And down on strikes, and there's one away.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Chris Taylor now, and that one ripped to left, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting in the right.
Here's Jason Hayward. Keller throws to first. Taylor back on a dive. Just missed. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. That one ripped left field. This looks like extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Ground ball scooped up. Brian Hayes whips it across. 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter now, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now 2-0. Just missed. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, 2 down. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Now a screamer into the outfield. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Ryan Reynolds here. Singled and scored his first time. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
The Pirates trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying and gone. And this game is tied. It's 3-3.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Tied up here in the early going. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, that's that slow right there. He threw it extremely well. We're talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Towards first. Throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
McCutcheon takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
0-1, no strikes.
Still only one out here in the inning. So 2 balls and no strikes. That's a little bit low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first with 1 gone. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski singled and drove in a run his first time through.
1-0.
Watch out, that one sails on him. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
At the plate, Henry Davis. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Now 1-1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Cannonball coming. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's going to be Will Smith.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Righty delivers. Bounced up the middle. Aguero gathers and throws to first. And they get the out on Smith.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. That one hooked foul. And the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Outman at the plate and takes high there. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to first. Grabs it barehanded to first. And they get the out. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 3. Start of the 4th. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44. Rowdy Tellez.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And a good eye there.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Digging in, Michael A. Taylor. Freeman drifts towards it, nabs it, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Up next for the Pirates, Liover Peguero. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. Peguero measures 6 feet even, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Not close with that one. 1-1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Chop to third. Muncy. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here in L.A., now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Keller back to work. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
Next offering misses down and away. And that one is inside. And the 3-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Long run on his horse. High bounce hits it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here comes Chris Taylor. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. righty deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next is the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. Doubled in his first AB. Upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. 1 away with a runner at third. And a count 1-2. And another ball. In the air to left center. Reynolds gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And he deals.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball. A couple of hits in a row for him here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Pickoff throw, and he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 5-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. When you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Bounce to the left side. Betts up with it. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Kicks and fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Henry Davis on the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
The line and the pitch. Hammer, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. In for a strike. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Up and in. Now 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one hit to right. On his way over. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Mookie on the move. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. There's one.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner in a scoring position.
Here's Muncy to hit. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Looking, that's a strikeout. One left for LA. They're still down 5-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Daniel Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch just missed.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Taylor in the box again. Takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Joe Kelly looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia also throwing. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's to third. There's one. Out. And that's 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two outs. That one's in there. And that is strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one not close. And the count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And another ball. And down on strikes he goes. was a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of them there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Dodgers 3. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner. That one fouled off. On the ground right side. Telez takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Splits the plate. 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
There's a strike.
0-2 with the count.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One gone, runner at first. Here comes Chris Taylor. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Righty to the plate. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Check on the runner. Hernandez back in on a dive. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him! That's out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Hayward.
Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. They get the force, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
And here it comes. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Hit hard, that gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it and There's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Up next for the Pirates, Ryan Reynolds. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in there.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Betts settles underneath it. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13,
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right side. Hayward makes the grab, 2 away. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. A strikeout and a walk.
Andrew McCutchen.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the lefty in the air out to center. Outman makes the play, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and it remains 5-3. Set for the last half of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Keller back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. And that one missing low.
2-0.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in for the out.
Now the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. There's a strike to Mookie.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And Mookie takes.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.